Transformers, more than meets the eye. Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons.
Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us. For this special collection showcase, we're going to be looking at some of my all-time favourite figures. These are all Generation 1 releases and 96% of them are all Japanese exclusives, and they were released in 1989 as part of the Transformers Victory cartoon toy line, which was exactly that. In Japan at the time, on the TV, they had an amazing cartoon known as Victory. So what I want to do with this video is help to educate you guys just briefly about some of the characters, about some of the toys and the gimmicks that they had, and again, hopefully make it a bit of fun for you and help you out as much as possible. Long-time viewers of this channel will know that I love my Japanese figures, and I've got playlists for them for anybody who wants to see them. So again, I just want to help out people as much as I can. So you can see we've got this bottom step as well. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pick the camera up and we're going to look at these in quite a bit more detail. So I'm going to start with these 6 particular bots right here, and from left to right we've got Dash, Tacker, Wing, Waver, Mac and Tackle. And these of course again are 6 individual bots. These actually form what's known as the combiner land cross, and I've done a much more detailed video on these particular guys if you'd like to see it, because they're just phenomenal, and I'm going to show you for why now. So because they are individual, they do all have alternate modes as well. I'm just going to stand this up and zoom this in about there, because you've got 3 bots at the back which you can see. And again, apologies, I'm getting used to this new camera, and so I can pick these up now. So these are these 2 bots here. This is Dash and this is Tacker, and they combine to form Dash Tacker. And that's basically the way that it works. So because you've got the 2 bots, the person who takes the top half takes the first part of the name, and the person who takes the bottom half takes the second part of the name. So we have Wing and Waver. These are just off the bottom shelf below that we just looked at. So there is Wing Waver. And then we've got Mac. Here's the space shuttle, and Tackle. He's like a heavy duty vehicle. So there we've got Mac Tackle. And before we just carry on, that's the Micromasters I was on about there right in front. The Micromasters are of course Sea Watch, Stakeout, Fix It and Red Hot. And again, they're the only ones that you'll have seen outside of Japan that were released officially. So going back to the Land Cross members, which are there, these were released in 2 packs like this, or they're released as a big gift set, which you can see I'm going to come up to now. So them 6 combined to form Land Cross. And there is Land Cross, and again, he's just brilliant. It's just amazing the fact that you could do that. The other thing that's really good is the fact that the bots that I showed you that you could combine, they like this, they didn't necessarily even have to combine in that particular form. What you could do is you could make your own, literally, however you wanted to do. So there is Tacker Waver, because purely and simply you've got Tacker on the top and Waver at the bottom. You could literally make up whatever combinations that you wanted, and they all worked. There's Wing Dash, and then here is Dash Wing. That's just turned them around. That's literally, as I say, just turning the 2 figures around. That's how much fun that you could have with these. If you want to see more detail on that, there is a video on my channel on just Land Cross. Okay, let's just have a quick look at him. And then I've not got every single individual character's box for obvious reasons, but I'm just going to quickly show you this because the artwork for him is fantastic. And then the artwork for Victory is this. So you've got the Decepticons on the left hand side. So you've got Desirus, you've got Dino King, there's funnily enough Landcross, there's Lio Kaiser, Road Caesar we're coming to in a second, and Victory Saber. There is God Ginrai, and I think just mention that he does just briefly come into Victory, and I'll explain a little bit why in a second. But let's carry on with these figures. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to come back and I'm going to go over to the other side, and the other side brings me to these 3 guys. So these three guys, again, you may recognise they did have European releases later on in the early 90s, but they originated in 1989. Let me just move this guy out of the way. And these had a cool gimmick, same as Star Saber, known as Brainmasters. And funnily enough, here's Star Saber's little Brainmaster. But if you watch this, if you press the guy down, you can see that the face appeared. And that's exactly what these guys have got. So if we get Blacker here, and if we fold down the front of him, nice and careful. Oh, I don't want to damage these. There is his Brainmaster. And if we close it up, there his face appears. Again, if you want to see these in far more detail, there's videos of all of these on my channel. So these three could then combine to form Road Caesar. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant figure. So that's the combined form of them. As you can see, they pretty much all combine. So before we get to what I would class as the main two there, we've got two guys at the bottom. I've just had to move them just to keep them out of sight. So I'm going to come down to Great Shot first and foremost. Now, Great Shot is a brilliant figure. He's stunning. In fact, let's pick this up and let's just have a look at him properly. To be honest, you'll have to excuse my stand. It's not doing me any good. So there is Great Shot, and he is a retool and a redeco of the Decepticon 6-shot. So he's brilliant. As you see, he's got horns there. He's got a totally different colour scheme. He's got long parts there for the wheels. He's just a great, great figure. He was one of the other ones. And then the other particular figure, I'm going to hold him up as well, is Galaxy Shuttle. And this guy interacted brilliantly with Countdown. Again, rather than having the rockets, you could put this on as well. He was also released a year later as part of the Transformers Zone toy line as well. Right, moving over to the main two, shall we say, the big two, and they are quite big, to be honest. This is Star Saber on the left and Victory Leo on the right. So Star Saber is the Autobot leader, and you see him from the get-go. He just comes straight in. Again, he's the Autobot leader from the start, which is brilliant. To give you an idea of how big he is, I probably should have got some more figures around, but I've just seen a swindle there, and you can see he's massive compared to him. Again, videos of him on my channel. And then the other character that appears later on in the season is Victory Leo, and Victory Leo is basically a reincarnation of God Ginrai, who I mentioned from earlier. And the best thing about them two is that they could combine and form him, Victory Saber. And at the time of filming this, I'm really hoping and praying that this is the guy that HasLab are going to be doing their particular project on this year. So I'm fingers crossed. I'm going to quickly just show you the box for Victory Leo, just to have a quick look at the artwork, and again so we can have a look at the amazing Victory artwork there, but also to show you the fact that how clever these figures are and all the combining options. So there's Victory Leo. You can see him there combined to form a giant robot. Well, unbelievably, they can actually combine to form a giant spaceship as well. Just an amazing toy line, honestly, so clever, so much playability, so many options, so many things that you could do with them all. There's just, yeah, there's just so much. So, and again, that's another reason why I've done this video. I've had lots of people say, can we see your Victory figures? So I thought I'd break them down into exactly what you can see. We've got all the Autobot cast there from the particular cartoon. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it educational. I hope it helped you out. Again, I know I sound like a broken record. There are individual videos of these on my channel. If you'd like to watch them as well, check out the playlist. Any other comments, please let me know. And of course, take care. Thanks for watching. Like and comment. And don't forget to subscribe.